Okay. I noticed in the VOD that I was getting like some clipping and like some crackling in my audio. Hopefully that isn't happening now. I adjusted some audio settings, and I also, it might have been some wires or something rubbing together, because I hadn't been getting that, at least not that I noticed. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up Crash 3. I think we can beat it tonight. And if not, we'll get really close. What is it? It's like, I'm gonna any percent it. I'm gonna any percent it. I'm not gonna go for 100%. I'm still working on Crash 1. I'm still working on Stormy Ascent, to be honest. A lot of people consider Crash 3 to be the best. And especially at the time, like when this game was like brand new, I'm talking like 1998, I understood why. Everybody did. And it still probably is the best, if we're being real. Just even on just like a technical level, it still is the best. Yeah, you see, you get an upgraded body slam. Or just on a technical level, especially now that the Insane trilogy exists, because you can play as Coco in more levels. Because this was the first game that made Coco playable, but she was still only playable for certain levels. But now you can just play her for basically the entire game, besides the bosses. Or besides certain bosses, rather. Damn, those trick boxes get on my nerves. I forgot all about them. It was, and then, but yeah, at the time, especially, like, this game was, like, considered the best. I would say that from a pure platformer perspective, just because people are like, oh, I don't like the vehicles. Which, I always thought the vehicles were cool. I never thought they were a problem. But there's an argument to be made that Crash 2 is the best in the series, too. There's an argument to be made that Crash 2 is the best in the series. And sometimes I agree with that argument. But the answer is still, even just on a technical level, it's probably still 3. Even from a story level, honestly. I know, like, when we think of Crash Bandicoot, we don't think of the story, but even from, like, a story level, 3 is the best. It's kind of the same thing with Spyro, too. With Spyro, it's a debate between 2 and 3. Spyro 2 is really good. Spyro 2 is really good. Spyro 2 may even be better than Crash 2. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And Crash 2 was pretty amazing. Crash 2 was pretty amazing. Spyro 2 might be even better. Bruh, I missed one box. No way, bruh. Oh wait, I already got this.
Crash, Coco, if you have already retrieved a levels crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the second time. This floating clock activates time trial mode. Grab it and the clock will start ticking. Race for the end to get the best time, but beware, some elements will change.
This was the game that introduced the time trials. I know I've probably said that before. This was the game that introduced time trials and the relics. It was Crash 3. It also introduced the power-ups. Like that's like them adding the speed shoes from this game to Crash 2 was a genius move. It was a genius move. They didn't put it in Crash 1 because it would have thrown off the balance. But Crash 2 and Crash 3 are literally like on the exact same engine. Crash 1 looks like it was made on a slightly different engine. Like Crash 2 and Crash 3, like right down to the models, look like they were made like exactly like on the exact same engine. Like I mean, they like the parity between the two is you can't see it with the Insane trilogy because everything just looks the same. But the parity between Crash 2 and Crash 3 is near identical, while Crash 1 is definitely the odd one out. Crash 1 looks older. It looks older. And it plays older. Crash 2 and 3 have the same physics. Crash 1 does not have the same physics as the other two. That's the best way to describe it. Is by the physics. Oh yeah, this level. God, I wish CTR was on PC. I wish the CTR remake had made it to PC, bro. Oh my god. Why, Activision? You just had to port one more game. Oh shit. Do I still have time to catch up? Oh shit. I can't restart that. Yeah, okay, thank God. This is what they're talking about. The vehicle levels. But you gotta understand, on like the PS1, like this was mind blowing. On the PlayStation 1, this was mind blowing. Okay, so I can like break. You know, they also had, I remember something. They also had, to promote this game, they also had a toy. Because I had the toy. Oh, bro, that's BS. Wow, that's BS. That's such bullshit. They had a toy, and it was literally Crash on his bike. And I remember because it had an alien sign. So there's a thing with these signs up here. You can hit them, and they'll take you to a secret area. But it's one specific sign. They had a toy promoting this game, and I had it. And it was from what I remember, it was a pretty big like toy. Like it was literally Crash on his bike, and it came with like a sign, like one of these signs. And I can show you what sign it is in game when I get to it. I don't think it's on the stage though. Alright, let me get this fool. Let me catch up to him. There we go. I got it. There we go. Come on. Yep, I got it. In the old game, he used to hold it up like Link. I kind of want the original PlayStation copies of like Crash and Spyro, because I still have my PS3.
And Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
Also, the boss fights in Crash 2 and Crash 3 are undeniably the best in the series. Like that's undeniable. Like it's undeniably. Yeah, it is, even from a level design standpoint, it's Crash 3. It's definitely Crash 3. And I say this as somebody that loves the first two games. Like I love Crash 1. The one that everybody tries to hate. Oh, it's so bad. It's like people actually say that. If you said that like back in the day, like that was not that. You would have been laughed at. That was not the opinion. I'm not saying everybody loved Crash, but basically everybody loved Crash. It was Crash and Spyro. I mean, this game sold 20 million copies. That wasn't by accident. Spyro sold 11 million copies. I mean, they were like, I was there during that era. Like, I can tell you. Like, I used to see the commercials with the dude in, like, the Crash suit. Nice. What did I miss? Oh. I'm an idiot. Here's the thing, like the speed shoes in Crash 2 really do take Crash 2 up to like to new heights. And Crash 2 was already like a masterpiece. I remember finding that out as a kid. Oh my god, dude, that takes me back. It's just nothing will really, no other game will literally top the nostalgia I have for these games. Literally no other game. This is like where it begins and like Spyro is where it ends. I remember going to Walmart and looking like behind where they lock the games at and seeing Spyro behind the jewel case. Because I was playing the Spyro demo so much. And I was like, damn, I really want this game. And then they actually released and I was like, oh. And then I actually got it. Yeah, my folks actually got it. Like, it was wild. I played the demo so much, and it will only let you go like so far. Like you couldn't like use the balloon to go to the next world. Bruh. I forgot about this level. Oh no! That's unfortunate. It looks like you can one cycle that if you're fast enough. Oh, it's because I think you need the purple gem. Behind that door there are more boxes. Yeah, I think I was like 6 years old when I got Spyro. I'm pretty sure it was in 2000. Okay, so I'm on number 4 and 5 now, right? Yeah, you start booking it if you just hold the button. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, going for these gems is gonna be a nightmare. Oh my god. The relic would be fun. But the gems, no. I'm pretty sure when I think I got the relic for this stage, well, the gem for this stage, and it took me forever because I kept doing the boxes. I kept missing the boxes. It was a pain.
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
I would say this is the second best boss in the game, but he has the best,
Break out the butter.
second best theme. He has the best theme. I'll give him the best theme. Gotta turn the music up. This literally is like the best OST in the game. Possibly the entire series. Wow, he got me. You can get trapped in there and die.
No worries.
You'll soon be up against much worse. Yep, there's the double jump. You get a proper double jump now.
Well, haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials? I am Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master of time and the creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
He was really cool when he was introduced. I always thought those fish were creepy. Even as a kid. Oh, yeah. Nice. They basically gave you Yoshi. I forgot all about the dino. The baby T-Rex. This game is godlike. This game is godlike, yeah. Yeah, it's Crash 3, y'all. Crash 3 it's the best in the series. Nice. Ow. Damn it. It was cool that they made a Triceratops that chases you. Getting these boxes is gonna be a nightmare. I don't know if I'm up to it right now. I don't know if I'm up to it right now. I think I'm gonna just play Spyro after this because I actually haven't beaten any of the Spyro games. Even though I grew up with all three, but I was playing. I only owned the Crash games. Obviously, I own the Spyro games now, all three of them, but because of the Reignited trilogy. But back then, I only owned Spyro 1, and I never beat it, even though I beat Crash multiple times. Here's the thing, like, the vehicles control well in Crash 3, though. That's the thing. It would be one thing if they, like, didn't control well, but they're fun to use. So I can't really fault them for doing that, especially since they did that on the PlayStation 1, once again. Like, that was a technological achievement. Like, these games push the PS1 to the brink. They're still to this day, like, possibly the best looking games on that system. Well, no, it's probably Final Fantasy 9, actually. Final Fantasy 9 is pretty gorgeous. Final Fantasy 9 looks like a PS2 game. Like an early one. Like, it looks good. I was like, damn, a PS1 did this? It looks leagues better than 7. Or a trillion times better than 7. I haven't played 9, but I've seen screenshots of it, and it's pretty gorgeous. It looks like a early PS2 game. From what I, at least the battle, in battle it does. 8 looks good. 8 doesn't look too bad either. I think Chrono Cross, I know that game is divisive, but I think Chrono Cross is apparently looks pretty good too. From what I never played Chrono Cross. I didn't care for, I was like single digits in age back then. I only wanted to play stuff like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. We're talking 99 to 2000. I knew what Final Fantasy was, but I was not trying to play it. My main thing was like, I thought it was stupid that they had so many games. I remember as a kid, I was like, why is there like 8 of them? Like, legit, I thought it was stupid that they had so many games. Yeah, I'm playing 80% right now, cause I haven't beaten any of the Spyro games, and I want to beat all 3 of them.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
It's just so funny because, like, at 5 years old, these games seem so much longer than what they are. What they actually are. A 3-hour game felt like it was like 20 hours. I forgot you could do that. I'm pretty sure you could do that in the PS1 version too. Wait, bro, I forgot I have a double jump. I'm an idiot. I see why they didn't add the double jump to Crash 2 because it would have broke the physics. The same way adding the run would have broken the physics. Like it makes sense to add the run for the time trials because it makes it more fun. I'm so glad they did that. Again, I keep saying it. I'm so glad they did that. I don't know why I'm like try hard, and this is a casual playthrough. I'm still stuck on Stormy Ascent on Crash 1. I know those and I know the relics for this game and Crash 2 are going to be pretty brutal. Oh, nice. Very nice. I love that they gave Coco her own version of Crash's dance. It's funny when Crash would go into a Coco level, he would just faceplant. Okay, wait, I think I can actually show you that that sign that I was talking about. I think this is actually the stage. Now I want to look up that Crash toy. Cause I know I'm not misremembering it. I literally had the toy. I don't think I got it from Burger King. From what I remember, it was a pretty big toy. I think I got it from like a store. Here it is. You hit this sign. I literally had a toy with the aliens on. And it takes you to a secret area. And Crash had a bike. It was Crash on a bike. It takes you to a secret area. I used to do that back in 1999. I forgot, or was it 2000? I think I got Crash 3 in 2000. When did, how did I find out about that? I want to say I read about it in like some kind of manual or like a PlayStation magazine. Cause I'm trying to remember how. Cause I used to get demo discs. I might have been subscribed to PlayStation Mac. What? No. I might have had PlayStation Underground. I think that's what it was called. I think I might have had PlayStation Underground back in the day. Briefly. I don't know how I heard about it. I mean, I was on the internet during that time, but I wasn't, like, I was still, it was AOL. I wasn't, like, really looking up game stuff until, like, I was older, like 8 years old, I think. I was, like, playing Flash games and stuff, but I was mostly just playing on console. I wasn't, like, researching super heavy like that at 5. I'm trying to remember how I figured that out. Or maybe I just did it one day. Or maybe, you know what, they used to talk about it on... You know what, maybe they talked about it on Toonami too. Because Toonami used to advertise the newest games that came out. And they did used to advertise Crash 3 on Toonami. Like, Crash 3 was a big deal. I was like, because when I saw that one box behind those two nitro crates, I was like, that's bait. There's no way you can get that without hitting the nitro. I was like, there's got to be a way to destroy the crates. I was like, there's no way. It's like, what is this? 1998? It's like, come on. Ain't nobody falling for that. Truthfully, I don't even think I fell for that in 1998. I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it. That was horse shit. Ah, this sucks. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, good. I'm glad I found it. I remember I remember this level as a kid. I remember having to you gotta hit the ramp, but you gotta like cut your engine off like mid-flight, so you don't hit the bombs. I remember doing this as a kid. Or maybe not. Hold on. You had to turn. I would be, like I said, I was still kind of in a weird way be interested in getting the PS1 version since I have a PS3. And also because I heard that apparently Vicarious Visions borked the physics for the jet ski. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's bad. But when someone mentioned that, I was just like, huh. You know, maybe it was kind of smoother in the original. I do kind of remember it being maybe a little smoother in the original. I would like to compare it, although the original is in 30 FPS. Or maybe even lower. So I would like to compare the physics. It'd just be interesting. No disrespect to Vicarious Visions. They're Vicarious Vision. They're an old studio. like when I heard that they were doing like the Crash Bandicoot remake, I wasn't worried about it because they were in the trenches with Naughty Dog back in the day. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, they know what makes a good game. Like they know what makes a good platformer, at least. They were there during that era. I hope I can find like an image of that Crash toy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Got it. Whew. Oh, I had too much practice. Like I said, I don't think the vehicle sections are bad.
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back, I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe.
I don't think the vehicle sections are bad, but see, this is where I always go back and forth between Crash 2 and Crash 3. I don't think the vehicle sections are bad, but Crash 2 is better from a pure platforming perspective. But are we counting the polar bear levels too? Because Crash 2 does have the polar bear levels, and it also has 2 jetpack levels. But Crash 2 is definitely still better from a pure platforming perspective, because Crash 3 also has the water levels. Truthfully, I rate all 3 games about equally. Especially nowadays. So even with Crash 1, even with Crash 2 and Crash 3, like, it's like there is a very tight gap between first and second. First and second place, I mean. This is the last stage before the entropy boss fight. Hey, what's up? Crash for Smash 6. I guess you cursed. It just says me, bro, but it says me, bro. I guess you cursed and it censored it out. I don't know. Oh, you said yo? Yeah, for some reason. No, it's not blurred out. I think. Hold on. I think the chat just think. Oh, it says yo. Okay, now it says yo. For some reason, it's showing like a translate character. Like, I guess it thought you were speaking Japanese. Yeah, it translated it as me, bro. Oh, because yo means me in Spanish. That's wild. Yeah, Google Translate kicked in. Yeah, cause yo means I in Spanish. That's funny. Oh. Yeah, it is weird. Bruh, are you serious? That's very strange. Bruh, I keep forgetting I have a double jump now. Yeah, it is funny. Where you get your face flats on the screen. Like I said, it was wild that a PS1 game was this well, obviously, like the Insane trilogy, the remake is doing a lot of work, but I mean, it even looked like that on the PS1 version. The face flat was hyper detailed. Oh, I think the boss is next. Yep, boss next.
You little vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time, you've done it.
Alright, let's do it. I should be able to beat this game tonight. Like, it's very short. It's only 7:30.
Now you're on my time, you little skunk.
And I'm halfway through it. Oh no, the music isn't just kinda hype, it is hype. You should have heard the Dingle Dial song. That was like the old RE. You could shoot the screen and put a hole in it. Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't know if I actually did that. It might have been 2. Yeah, no, the music is hype. You should have heard the Dingle Dial track. I used to love this upgrade as a kid. You get the upgraded belly flop, the death tornado spin, and then what's the other? The double jump. I think it was 2. I don't know if I ever did it in 2 though. Alright, we're 60% of the way through the game.
Insignificant morons. By defeating entropy, you have placed us all in grave danger.
Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
Beyblade build for real. What's cool about it is that you can yeah, you can like float in the air with it and like glide with it a little bit. Yeah, there it is. You can glide with it. That's so cool. Let me see something. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. Oh, I can jump on the monkey. Yeah, floated. It did the translating again. Crash from Melee. Yeah, that Nitro will one tap you for sure. It's a wrap. It said spacey. It translated spacey as sleeping. That's wild. Yeah, I don't know why. I took Spanish in high school. That's why I recognize some of these words. That's crazy. I don't know why. Yeah, she has a laptop in her hand. Because in Crash 2, like, she starts the game, like, she's like, my laptop just died. Can you get a extra battery for me? And that's how Crash 2 starts. She's like a genius. Like, Crash is like an idiot. Like, Coco's like a genius. She, in Crash 2, she hacked into, like, Like when they're sending the transmission, she hacked into their transmission. She's like a genius. Yeah, they're brother and sister. She's Crash's little sister. Yeah, it's only those two. The other dude, Crunch, is like Naughty Dog didn't make him. Like there was a bunch of other Crash games after Naughty Dog like sold them off, but there's only two of them. Waste of a mask and a waste of a life. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. I shouldn't have did it. I mean, the camera doesn't really bother me in this game because it's a fixed camera. The only time it'll kind of, I guess, trip you up is when you're like getting chased by something and you're running like this, or you're like backtracking and you have to jump over like a platform, but you don't do that often. You're usually just going like this way. So no, it doesn't really bother me. Most people don't complain about the camera in this game. They complain about dying in one hit. The camera's fixed. You talking about when I'm on this? Like now I can. Yeah, I can fall off of it now. But when I was going to the bonus stage and coming back from it, no. But now I can, since it's deactivated. But when you land on it and you're going to the bonus stage, you can't fall off. And when you're coming back, you can't fall off. And it's been like that since the PS1 days. Yeah, that's why I was like spinning in place and doing this and stuff. I literally used to do that all the time as a kid. Nah, it's all good. I mean, I know you don't know much about these games, so. I know you're a Naughty Dog fan though, so I'm shocked that you've never played these before. Cause I know you love The Last of Us. It's weird because it doesn't seem like the same company made these two games. Like, made those two series, rather. But without these games, they wouldn't have even been able to make The Last of Us. This was their first hit. Wow, I missed 4 boxes. That's so wild. I like The Last of Us, but don't care for Uncharted. Bro, I remember when I played the first Uncharted, I was like, y'all sold Crash Bandicoot for this? The first Uncharted was legit trash. I legit thought it was boring. I'm still not a big Uncharted fan. The second one was pretty good, I won't lie. It's just like it's basically just like an interactive movie, but it was good. It was good. Still not a big fan, but you know, Crash Bandicoot will always be my favorite thing that Naughty Dog has ever done. I was literally there day one with Naughty Dog. So it's just, I have too much nostalgia, and I literally grew up with it. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I like the airplane stages. I can't even lie to you. I like the airplane stages. I don't know if that's that may be controversial. I don't know why she was bugging like that. Oh God. Oh yeah, that's right. You shoot the balloons for health. It is a poor man's Tomb Raider. That's the classic arcade shooters. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely like a classic arcade shooter. Like, I love this game. I love all three games. There's a lot of soul in these games. Asteroids, yeah.
So, Crash Bandicoot, we meet again. Ooka Ooka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you.
Wait till you see the boss fight.
Well, I made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off or be deleted.
It's the same thing with Insomniac. Insomniac, like, they just make like Spider-Man and Wolverine games now. Like, you wouldn't even believe that was the same company that made Spyro. It's just like I'm very hard on both of those studios because I literally was in the trenches with them. I saw what they were like when nobody knew who they were. So I'm very hard on those two studios in particular. I'm glad they're still around, but man, I miss their old stuff. All-time favorite boss fight in the... Oh, oof. In these... Oh, wait, I didn't realize the seagull was attacking me. The final boss in this one is pretty amazing. The final boss in this one is pretty amazing. And the OST is godlike. Dingle Dial 2. It's probably between the final boss of this one and Dingle Dial. You missed the Dingle Dial fight. I may be able to fight him again. I think I can fight him again. Probably this Crash 3 has the best bosses. I like Embryo from 1 too. But I think the final fight in this one might be the best. It's pretty sick. And then the OST, it's just the OST knocks. How well did this game sell? Millions of copies, bro. I think Crash 3 sold like 7.8 million copies. It sold a bunch, dude. Like all three games were greatest hits. I know you remember that. Like how the PlayStation games, like they would have the black label, and then when they sold really well, they would have the green label. All three of them had green labels. Millions of copies. And this game, the remake sold 20 million copies. Oh, the remake? Yeah, 20 million copies. 20 million. Spyro sold 11 million. Yeah, the green labels. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but no, bro, like these games sold a boatload, bro. People were so happy that they came back. I was ecstatic, dude. I was ecstatic. And especially when they did so well. Yeah, the green labels, bro. This OST slaps too. Doesn't matter which character you use. No, they're the exact same. Now, Coco wasn't in Crash 2. Like, she wasn't playable in Crash 2 or Crash 1. But they did add her in there in the remake, which was an amazing decision. And then even in Crash 3, she you could only play as her during certain levels. You couldn't like select her like how you can just freely in this one. But you can only use Crash for certain boss fights. And you can only use Coco for certain boss fights. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Alright, let me just move some stuff out the way. Alright. Sorry, I'm just drinking some tea. I'm gonna try not to slurp in the mic, so I might mute my mic while I drink my tea. Before I do that, I just want to say the OST for this level slaps. I mean, I gotta live up to the name. Yeah, they revamped them. I can't lie. Like, I still think some of the old school PS1 tracks sound better than some of the revamped tracks. They did a great job, but like the Dingo Dial track used to smack on the PS1 version. They did a good job in this one too. The OST is really good in this one, but some of the OG ones they hit harder. I know that sounds weird considering, you know, the quality of the instruments back then, but yeah, they revamped the whole OST. They added a lot that wasn't in the original games. I wonder how much the old. I hope the old games on the PS1 aren't expensive. I would like to, again. I was saying earlier, I would like to maybe get them one day just to compare the physics. Same thing with Spyro. But I feel like the retro game prices are absurd nowadays. They were already getting bad, like 10 or so years ago, but they're just out of control now. It got way worse after COVID. When will Sonic get this treatment? Well, I mean, what game would they revamp? Yeah, the retro market is awful now. It's terrible. It's terrible now. Why do you think people want PC ports so bad? The retro market is complete ass. Like, I don't care how good the game is. I'm not gonna pay $300 for it. When it probably has a PC port or is on another console for much cheaper. Like, most of the games that they're asking like for a whole lot of money for have been ported to death already. I think the Pokemon games are like the most egregious like example of price gouging, because those games aren't rare at all. Like, I'm talking like tens of millions of copies. Selling them for more than what they were worth brand new. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. But yeah, to answer your question, like, what Sonic game would they even revamp? Like, I wouldn't want a revamp of either adventure game because they wouldn't fix what was broken about either one of them. The best we'll get is like Sonic and Shadow Generations. And I say this as somebody that beat Sonic Adventure on a Dreamcast. I loved the Dreamcast. The Pokemon stuff is so... Oh, Sonic and Knuckles? I mean, Sonic and Knuckles is legit. I do love Sonic and Knuckles. But what would you would just want like a 2.5D version of it? It's not a 3D game. Like, Crash has like 2D areas, but like you can see I move in like 3 dimensions. And in some areas you're not even locked. You're not even locked like vertically like this. You can jump off in some stages, but you can move in 3 directions all the time. Like, Sonic and Knuckles is purely 2D. But yeah, the Pokemon stuff is stupid. It's real stupid. I think one more stage and then we get to the 4th boss. Tomb Waiter. That's funny. My cousin had all the Sega Genesis Sonic games. Yeah, my cousin the same thing. I remember because I already had the PlayStation at the time, and I remember seeing Sonic on a Genesis, like at like 5 years old. It blew my mind, dude. When I saw the loop-de-loop, I was like, I thought it was the most genius thing I'd ever seen in my life. And like that DLC cartridge, yeah, the lock-on carts. Yeah, I know. I had those. My cousins had those too. They literally had 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. They had all four. I think they had Sonic CD too. Yeah, my cousins had them too. That was so cool. That technology was so cool. Like I definitely preferred Sonic to Mario growing up. Nowadays that's not the case. Yeah, they had Spinball too. When the monster in Sonic Spinball, when it came out the water, it actually used to scare me as a kid. It actually used to scare me as a kid. Damn, I forgot all about Sonic Spinball. I was like, what is that? Because I didn't expect it. Yeah, Sonic did fall off. He fell off super hard. He fell off super hard. So now I will say Sonic and Shadow Generations was pretty good, especially the first time I played it, because that was like the 3D hadn't felt that good in years. But then I tried to play it again after playing this, and like this is just so much better. Like it does not hold up. Like it's good, but it's too automated. Like this is pure. Like this is pure. This is hands down better than Sonic and Shadow Generations. As much as I liked that game. Like mechanically, I'm being like 100% real when I say this. This is considered one of the best games ever made. If you look it up on Wikipedia, it'll tell you the exact same thing. Like these are considered good games. Don't let like people who didn't grow up with them tell you otherwise. Or people who are bad at them like tell you otherwise. I tell you as somebody that can like hoard 99 lives in this game. And has like platinumed the first game, which is considered the hardest. These games are great. They were considered fantastic then, and they're considered fantastic now. OG platformers are amazing. I love this era. I loved this era. I was so happy to grow up during this era. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm so glad I got to grow up during this era. Another one what I want to spin through after Spyro. I'm gonna play Spyro after this. I want to go back to the first Ape Escape. Ape Escape was so lit. Like that was the first game that required a DualShock controller. It was so lit. Billy Hatcher was good. I was obsessed with Sonic Heroes too. That was the golden age for this genre. Ape Escape was godlike, dude. Ape Escape was godlike. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. Especially, the first one is the best. The first one is without question the best. I beat 2. I didn't play 3. Because 3 looked bad. But 2 wasn't bad, it just wasn't as good as 1. 1 is amazing. Hold up, let me, because I know what I have to do to get that box. The propeller Skyflyer, the gadget, like, that's like one of my favorite platformer mechanics of like all time. It might be number 1. It might be number 1. I remember seeing commercials for Ape Escape and seeing like the glider in that game, and I was like, I gotta have it. I was like, I gotta play it. Like, it was so sick. Because you used to see that stuff all the time on Toonami. Toonami was cool because they would show you anime, and then the commercials they would talk about, like, they would do game reviews. I remember they were talking about, like, Soul Calibur on Toonami. They talked about Crash 3 on Toonami. Why can't I beat this bonus stage? True, they were the golden days. I know I sound like an old man, like howling at the moon, but I'm sorry, they were. They were. He's just wagging my fist. Back in my day. Justin my glasses. That's how I feel, bruh. I remember talking to one of my coworkers. I was trying to tell him about. I forgot what game I was trying to tell him about. It was something old, I think. I was like, yeah, man, I grew up with like Crash and like, you know, the PS2 and all that. This man wanted to talk to me about Marvel Rivals. I was just like, I mean, I don't know nothing about it. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but yeah, I mean, it was a massive disconnect. They don't want to hear about PS1, PS2. They don't care about that stuff, bro. This man said he grew up, the first thing he played was the Wii. Like, so I mean, and that's not his fault. It's just when he was born. So I mean, what are we supposed to talk about? Back in my day, we had Soul, not dynamic lighting, right? We had hardware limitations. So the game had to be good first instead of the graphics. I mean, I like comp stuff, but you cannot be comparing them to real games, if you know what I mean. Bruh, I completely agree. Like, I like comp too. Like, I love PvP. Like, I don't really play it much nowadays just because I'm tired and I'm busy. And I'm just, I don't really, it doesn't really feel like grinding rank and leveling up my rank is gonna help me in real life. I'm not hating on the people that do it, but it doesn't feel like I'm improving my life when I do comp. It just feels like because you get a high rank and then you just end up playing with the same people. Like, the player base actually gets smaller the higher rank you go. And it's just, it's too much time, it's too much energy, it's too much stress. But yeah, I completely agree. I love PvP. I used to play fighting games. I like it. I unfortunately used to play League. I wasn't good at it, but it felt good going on kill streaks in League. So I get it. It's just, yeah, I hated seeing the same players and something. Bro, as you go higher and higher up the rank, yeah, that's what you're gonna see. And then they're the same rank and you started beefing. That's what one of my coworkers said. He got to like, I want to say he got to like master rank or like grand master in Overwatch, whatever the highest rank is in the first one. And he did the same thing in Heroes of the Storm, which is like the League clone. And he said, man, dude, he said it was a complete waste of time getting that good. And he was like, I hated everybody that I was playing against. I saw the same people all the time, and it's like I didn't like them. It's not like I wanted to talk to them after the game or anything like that. Like I didn't want to be associated with them. And now I don't think he plays PvP at all. PvP it is too much sometimes. Like it is too much sometimes. I have to do PvP in real life. Like it's competitive in real life, bro. I just, nowadays I just want to turn on the game and relax. Like I'm not saying that I don't want a challenge because I do, but nah. And then I really don't. I don't want to hear other people like talking to me through a mic while I'm playing a game. Like the chat is fine, like what we're doing like with Twitch and stuff like that, like that's or like YouTube, like that's fine, but like don't talk to me while I'm playing the game. I don't want to talk to you. No, but like I'm being real so for real right now. Like I don't talk to anyone on games. Like for real, bro, I don't want to hear you. Like I mic muted, bro. I was not a voice chat warrior. Exactly, brother. All they do is complain and yell, and it's just like I don't want to hear that. And then you know what's even worse on League? They just type at you because they can't yell at you through voice chat. So you just got a dude just screaming at you in all caps in the chat, and it's like they're sending you like paragraphs in chat telling you how bad you're doing. And it's just, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to read what you're saying. Just let me play the game, bro. I don't want to hear you. But for real. I mean, I do too, but I want to complain about a character someone is using on my team or any. Exactly. Bro, everybody complains. I complain when I play this, but it's more like, why is this so hard? Why is this so hard? I complain more out of like love and just like, man, I should be better than this. Yeah, play the game while you typing in game. And see, the thing with a game like League is like you can't just like leave. You can't just like, oh, like I'm gonna just like close the app out or just like these people are stupid. I'm gonna just leave. Like no, you like you're stuck, and like you get punished for doing that. I'm not saying that you should, but now you're stuck in the game for 40 minutes with people you hate. Unless you want to get banned. Or just not go up in rank. Oh, nice. Alright, boss time. Oh wait, am I not? Am I not ready for the boss? Which one am I missing? Oh, I didn't get the crystal. Yeah, it's only 8:30. I'm definitely beating this tonight. I like how this game is just like straight action too. It gets to the point. There's no filler in it. It's just they really don't make games like this anymore. Yeah, holy shit, it's 8:30. You gotta go? Yeah, it's wild. Oh, okay. I was asking because I saw you doing the peace sign. But yeah, it's wild that it's 8:30 already. Yeah, it is. Oh, time to collect that bug? Okay, I see you. Yeah, do your thing. Yeah, it's I saw you cleared the fire temple. Congrats. Oh, I see you have bugs making a joke. I got you. My fault. I just is sometimes like stuff that I would pick up on normally, like I won't, like, because I'm streaming. My bad. My bad. Is my bad. Yeah, that temple wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. Bro, while you were playing, I was like, bro, grab the chains. I was like, grab the chains. Took me less time to... Bro, the forest temple always trips me up in TP too. It used to trip me up as a kid, and it tripped me up on the playthrough when I actually beat it. It's just confusing. And like stuff that you think will work doesn't work, and then stuff that you think won't work does work. Oh, I said that wrong. But you get what I'm saying. I missed that key. I mean the forest temple tripped me up quite a few times. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, I got the crystal. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, time for the boss. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm not trying to get the boxes right now. Get gems or anything like that. I can do that later. Been playing these games for almost 30 years still, so. Alright, this engine has the hardest boss fights in the series.
So, you want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who is obsolete.
This might be the hardest boss fight in the entire trilogy. Okay, so it was definitely way harder as a kid. But this used to take me forever as a kid. Engine used to always destroy me. I know it doesn't seem like it because I beat him really easily in 2, and then I first tried him here. But and then you get the bazooka, which is overpowered. Voltron. All right, last area.
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you.
What? For this we must destroy you.
Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will foil my plan. Or will you?
He knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. All right. All right, we're gonna breeze through these 5 levels, and then we'll knock out the final boss. Oh wait, that's right, the bazooka. How do I use the bazooka again? There it is. Why did they give her a bazooka? Why did they give him a bazooka? It is OP. Yeah, it's the last area of the whole game. This is the final area. I mean, there's a secret area, obviously, but this will get me the main the bad ending. But yeah, I'll be at the final boss probably. Hopefully by like 9 o'clock. Yeah, multiple endings. Yeah, when you get everything, it's just like with Crash 1 and Crash 2. Crash 1 has multiple endings too. If you get all the gems, it shows you a different ending after the final boss. Hold up, 1 second. It'll show you a different ending after the final boss and stuff like that. And with this game, it's the same thing. Hold up, give me 1 second. Okay, let me see. Bro, are you serious? Come on, man. Oh. Really? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about all the boxes right now. I just want to beat the game. This will probably be like the third time I've beaten Crash 3, third or fourth. All three games are like the games that I've beaten the most. And not even like intentionally, it's just like I used to play them so much as a kid, then I just started playing the remakes, going for like 100%, and then just I would miss the games and want to play them again, so shit. Like how I'm doing right now. I still gotta drink my tea. Alright. Maybe not 9 o'clock, but like definitely like 9:15 or so. I'm trying to go through these last few levels as fast as possible. Yeah, I'm at the end of this level right now. Are you serious? I know that some of the, I know like getting the gems and the relics. I've never 100% at Crash 3, I don't think. I don't think I ever got 100% in it. Just because I know getting some of these relics and these gems is just going to be a nightmare. Hopefully I won't be here for a while. I think there's another secret level here too, but I'm obviously not gonna go for it for the sake of just beating the game. Come on, come on. Been doing this too long. Been doing this too long. This level looks cool. Yeah, yeah. These bike levels were a big part of the advertising and the commercials. I remember they were making a big deal about the vehicle levels. They are pretty fun, especially like back in the 90s. They were super fun. I actually had a toy that had Crash in his bike jacket, and he was on the bike, and it had one of the signs. And if you hit that sign in the game, it takes you to a secret level. It's got like an alien on it. It was a really cool toy. I have to look it up. I don't think it did much. I can't remember exactly what it did. Now I completely forgotten about it until I had played this game again. Yeah. Ah, shit. Damn, got the crystal already? Nice. I'm not gonna do that death platform for the sake of time. Damn, I'm 2 hours into my stream? Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing anything out of the ordinary for the sake of time. I mean, I'm not like I'm doing anything tomorrow, like besides like Father's Day stuff for like my dad. So it's not a big deal. It's just 2 hours is pretty long for one video, you know? So even if I do play again, like after taking maybe a little break, I'll probably be up late tonight, so I'll probably stream a little bit again if I, you know, after Crash. But I just need to cut the video because it's getting long. I did not realize I was 2 hours into my stream. That's crazy. Do I want to do the... Man, the exit is right there. I'm going to just beat it. I'm not getting all the boxes anywhere, so I'm going to just beat it. Go ahead and get it over with. Yep. Nah, that ain't long. It's not long. It isn't long. It isn't. I know people go for like 8 hours and stuff like that. I know it's not long. But I am going to switch games, so I am going to like change my title and stuff around. So I only got 2 levels left now. So yeah. Oh, it's another airplane level too. Oh yeah, the last 2 levels I think are airplane levels.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
So that's Aku Aku. Uka Uka is his evil brother. I don't know why it's like bugging like that. I don't know if I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if it's because the game is a few years old or what, or it's just something with the physics. I couldn't tell you. It didn't used to do that in the old one. I don't know if it's something on my end. Maybe because I have like OBS running, but I don't know why it's doing that. You know, speaking of, this reminds me. You know they're outsourcing that new Star Fox, right? You know Nintendo's not developing it internally. Like, if it's not Mario or Zelda, like, Nintendo doesn't develop it internally. That new Star Fox is not being made in-house. Same thing with Metroid Prime 3. They outsourced it. Nintendo outsources a lot nowadays. A lot of people don't know just because they didn't used to do that, but they outsource a lot of their stuff nowadays. They put all their development time and focus into Mario and Zelda. And if it's not those two, it's just like, Metro, give it to this studio. Star Fox, give it to this studio. They've been outsourcing Star Fox since the GameCube era. You mean 4? Yeah, Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I said 3. You're right. Prime 4. Correct. Oh, wait. No, that was actually Crash's airplane level. That was Crash's airplane level, but you can play it as Coco in this game. That's cool. Because in the original 98 version, you can only play as Crash on where you shot down the airplane. You can only play as Coco where you shot down the blimps. Yep, this is definitely the last level. I remember getting here as a kid and being hyped. And it felt like a last level. Oh yeah, they combined it with the nightlight gimmick from the first game. It was also, they put it in Crash 2 too. I used to love these levels with the fireflies and like the lantern levels essentially. Oh yeah, it's a gem. I'm not gonna worry about it. Nice. I've heard. Hey, what's up? What's going on? I think it's Ni Wen. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But yeah, what are you talking about? Prime 4, Xena? Yeah, I've heard mixed things on it too. I mean, it's not. I mean, you can't expect that to be the same retro studios from 20 years ago. I mean, so it makes sense. Bro, speak Portuguese. I'm Brazilian. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I was not trying to be rude. I'm terrible with names, dude. Thank you for watching, though. I'm glad you're being cool about it. People leave and get old and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then that game restarted development twice. Alright, final boss.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again,
Yeah.
I've outsmarted
Yeah.
and outspun my best
This OST is good.
I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious. But it seems you have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, all we have to do is take them from you.
I think this boss fight is probably the best too.
Last Bandicoot, for the last time, give the crystals to me.
Ah, it got me. You should be able to get that hoverboard. Oh, you talking about his hoverboard? It would be cool. Closest you get is the jet ski in this game, I guess. Oh, shoot. I like that they made the mask fight. I thought that was a really cool detail. Especially seeing it like in the 90s, it was pretty sick. Yeah, yeah. You get one tapped all the time. Oh yeah. Yeah, he runs like he's clueless for some reason. That's just how he is. It's funny because that was such BS, dude. Because he was literally right by them, and they would have killed me if I went by them. If you get in the way of their fight, you'll get hit. Come on. Got him. Got him. Okay. And we got the speed shoes. Game is done. I went through all 3 on stream like I said I would. Wait, no. Bruh, no way. Oh, I thought it was... Oh, wait, I have to go through the gate? Wow. Okay. That's complete trash. That's complete trash. Why did they wait so long to spawn the warp gate, bruh? Why didn't they close the grate up after he died? Okay. Let's do this right this time. That first part never happened.
Defeated again. This is not fair. Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
It's not over, Bandicoot. There are still the Dens. We still have a chance to triumph.
Technically the bad ending, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, bags of ice. They did not care in the 90s. Alright, for like the 4th time I've beaten this game. So like I said, probably doing Spyro next. And I may have to take that back. Yeah, Spyro's next. Because I haven't beaten any of the Spyro games, despite owning the first one and playing 2 and 3, like renting them and stuff. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna probably go back to Touhou too. But this was fun. This was fun to go back to it. I'm glad I still love these games. And I may take that back. So the final boss's theme is still way better on the PS1 version. Like the instruments sound so much better. Same thing with Dingle Dial's theme. And the fight just seemed more intense. I don't know. So maybe Dingle Dial's technically the best boss, but I still say that that's the best theme. I was playing it a couple years ago. Nice. Yeah, I was playing it a couple years ago too. And then I just got away from it. But I'm gonna actually try to beat it. Did you beat the Reignited trilogy? Oh, you didn't beat it? Okay. I mean, it looks good. I got like halfway through. Yeah, I just played a little bit of Spiral 1 and then I just kind of stopped. But it looks good. I think Spiral lost his edge. Like, just like how kind of snarky he was. Like it's a lot more like playful and cutesy. Like Spiral was like, he kind of had more of an attitude like back in the 90s. They kind of toned that down. But I mean, it's still a good remake. Like he feels more like a Pixar character, and like he still says the same lines, but he's less like Sonic than he was back in the day. I'm gonna let the credits rock just because I don't mind it. But afterwards, I'm gonna cut the stream and then I'm gonna switch to change my data. Maybe take a little bit of a break. And I'll probably come back and stream Spiral a little bit. Excuse me. When you gonna stream Melee? Never. Why would I do that to myself? I'm not good at that game. Especially now, I'm washed. I'm completely washed. What you want me to do? Like, play online ranked and get crushed? Shine that. Get out of here, man. And break my fingers. Bruh, like I used to try to wave shine back in the day. Bruh, that is just ridiculous on your fingers. Wave shine and drill shining. There's a reason why those fools fools were like breaking their hands and stuff like that. And having to use special controllers. The GameCube controller wasn't designed for that kind of APM, bro. It was made for Mario, bruh. Crazy. Some people still play it all the time. All the gods had to retire for. Yeah, they're basically all retired, bro. They can't keep that up. Why would you even want to? Like, do you really want to be hauling CRTs to tournaments in 2026? I mean, God bless the people that do it. But it's hard enough, like, hauling just like a regular monitor to a tournament. And then like a lot of these venues like are either gone or just not making money. A lot of the locals just don't exist anymore. Acebox still going hard. Yeah, congrats to him. Congrats to him. Like I said, I respect the people that do it. I'm not talking crap about Melee. Like, it's just I cannot do it. I cannot do it. And I'm someone who loves old games. Like I have no problem with them like continuing to play their old game. Look at me playing my old 30-year-old games. Like, it's just I can't do it. It's too much logistics going to tournaments and stuff. And it's not. It's too much time and not enough like money in it. Like, and I shouldn't be like that, but it's a lot, man. It's a lot. You gotta really like, that's what you do. Like, that's your thing. You gotta really dedicate yourself to it, and I cannot. The new guys. I couldn't even tell you what the landscape looks like right now. I'm so like, everybody that I used to watch, like all the quote unquote esports people that I used to watch, they either retired or I just don't watch them anymore. Like, but most of them like retired. I don't think they do either. I don't like that whole gods era. I don't think that really exists anymore. I don't think that there's just that many that new group of people who are just getting that good at the same time anymore. I don't think that moment exists anymore. Most of them faded out or left the scene. Yeah, I mean, that as it should happen. Like, that's naturally what's gonna happen. People get older. I mean, I don't go to tournaments anymore, and I wasn't like on their level. That was hands down the best Melee area. Oh, of course, of course, of course. With Armada and Armada, I keep telling you, Armada was like my favorite player. Armada was literally like my favorite player. It is no disrespect to anybody else. I just found his gameplay to be like, I just his mind games, the character that he used, and then he could play Fox too. And then I just thought he was interesting to watch. Armada, of course he got bored. And he was like one of the first ones to retire. He was like, I'm done. You will get bored eventually, even if you're winning, especially if you're winning. Actually, of course he got bored. What else was there left for him to do in that? What else could he prove? What else could he prove? And then again, like, him being good at Melee isn't it's not really gonna get him anywhere in life. And then like the people, like Nintendo doesn't support the competitive scene, so there's only so far that he can grow. So I mean, I don't blame him. He accomplished what he accomplished, and he dipped. Okay. I'm gonna cut it right here. Like I said, I'm gonna probably be back. I just want to take a little bit of a break. But yeah, I may do some relic runs later, or I'll probably, if I play some more, I'll do some stuff off stream. Yeah, GG's, but it's probably gonna be Spiral next, because I really want to beat those games. They've been on my to-do list for a while. I'm gonna go back to TP soon. Okay. Well, enjoy your stream. I might pop back in there too for a little bit just to take a break. But thank you all for watching, everybody who came through. Yeah, Spyro is dope. The Crash and Spyro, like, I grew up with both. And I can't wait to go back to that one too. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit.